Next, we'll talk about preliminary hearings. Preliminary hearings are becoming less and less common in Maricopa County. And the reason for that is that if a case is headed towards a preliminary hearing and if a defense attorney tells a prosecutor that they want to have a preliminary hearing, what the prosecutor usually will do is send the case to the grand jury. And so preliminary hearings really don't happen that commonly anymore. A preliminary hearing is like a mini trial. It is an evidentiary hearing to determine whether or not there's some evidence that somebody committed a crime. A judge has to hear the preliminary hearing and hear the argument from both sides. And if the judge feels that there is more evidence than not that the person is guilty, if it's more probable than not, then that defendant will be held to answer. So it's really a probable cause determination, and it's designed to make sure that if someone is in custody, let's say there's no evidence against them whatsoever, or they don't have any witnesses, then basically the judge would then dismiss the case because there would be no evidence whatsoever that somebody committed a crime. If it's probable they committed a crime, then they would be allowed to go to the next level. At the preliminary hearing stage here in Superior Court, what they do is they have the RCC, or Regional Court Center. So you would go to court, and originally they would set you for a status conference, and then 3 days after the status conference, they'd have a preliminary hearing. The way the system works now basically is these are opportunities to negotiate with the prosecution. And if somebody doesn't want to take a plea agreement, then they would send the case to the grand jury, or your attorney would give you the ability to essentially waive the preliminary hearing and just send your case up to the next level, send it up to trial group. So I know it's a little bit confusing, but preliminary hearings essentially don't really occur anymore. It's just an opportunity for you to get together with the prosecution, to have your attorney speak with the prosecutor, negotiate possibly a settlement. If you can't work something out, then you take the case to the next level.